man, when they thought it was finna end. Thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you knew you fell a lot then with your boy stories with me. At this time, y'all know what I need y'all to do for us. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. If you're new to the platform, welcome. Y'all know the motto by now, man. Kick back, relax. I got the rest of the show. AV Mob, let's get him, let's go. What's up, Mob? We back at him again, man. Kicking it off from the top. V Crime Story Time, episode 30. What it do, V Mob, man? We stepping into them dirty 30s. Let's get it, man. Episode 30. This one right here, y'all, is when you just gotta leave some people alone, man. And sometimes a lot of people don't know just what they breeding. You feel what I'm saying? So now we got this neighborhood. You feel what I'm saying? Well-known community, trenches, outstanding members, made men, bad bras, so forth and so on. But it's this one dude around the way. Let's call him Turtle. So now we got the little dude Turtle around the way. He a laid back, quiet, calm, cool, collective type guy. Now, mind you, he's born in the hood, and you got dudes, right, who can be born in the ghetto, born in the project, born in the slums, born in the poverty, but they don't got that mindset, even though they have adapted to their environment, meaning they ain't got no problem eating hot dogs and beans. They ain't got no problem eating noodles every night, but that don't mean this is the life that they just content on living with. They dream bigger than the environment that they was in. So now, boom, little dude growing up for real. He got an older sister. Now, the older sister, of course, she a little more active in the streets because she the older sister. She was here first, so she already know the ones and twos, the ins and outs. So now she started dealing with one of the made men around the way, straight, flat foot, hustler, so forth and so on. So now he coming into the house and he just keep on trying to get little Turtle to go outside and start hustling. So now Turtle like, listen, yo, I don't want to do that, man. Leave me alone. Now, mind you, like I tell you too, Shorty was quiet, laid back, and humble, but he was far from a chump. And a lot of things that I learned, man, from some of the most dangerous people that I have ever been around. They never loud, they never boisterous, and they never on no trying to scare you. They gonna tell you one time and one time only, Shorty, leave me alone. Or look, man, I don't play like that. After they give you that warning and you continue to do whatever you gonna do, they gonna punish you and they ain't gonna care nothing about it because they gonna look at it like, man, I already warned Shorty. I already told him to stop. He ain't want to listen, so I gave him what he was looking for. And I learned the loud dudes and the they be the ones that be bluffing. They trying to use that as a scare tactic, hoping that if I get loud enough or if I start doing this, that, and the third, I'm going to scare the person into giving me what I want, doing what I want them to do, or I can just exile the whole beef off of a scare tactic. So now, Shorty was a laid-back dude, but he wasn't no chump. So he keep telling the boyfriend dude, like, Shorty, leave me alone, yo. I ain't trying to get into that, man. If I wanted to jump off into the game, I would have just did that shit myself. I ain't got to look for nobody to put me in the game. So now, mind you, we posted on these city streets. The big brother start to, kind of clown him and down him like, man, you scared, boy, you soft, you ain't ready for the field, man. I told, man, you and your sister should have traded places, meaning he was trying to say the sister went harder than him. I don't know why that was the button that hit him, and it was something that played on his ego, and it was something that played on his pride because he already knew the type man that he was. He looking at it like, man, you don't even know for real. I really go harder than you. And in reality, he really did go harder than the boyfriend. So now he like, all right, that's the best. So Turtle jump out there. He like, man, what you trying to do? What you working with? Whole time the boyfriend say, all right, that's a bet. I got you. Whole time he breaks out front. He jump in the car. He come back in. He got like a half a joint. So when he got the half a joint, he start to school him like, look, man, I'm going to start you off with an 8-ball for real. He give him the 8-ball, take him to the table, teach him, all right, listen, these the size bags. You get 12 skinny. Listen, this is how you pop the bags. This is how you bag it up, get a razor, bobby pin, so forth and so on. So he really giving him the ins and outs, teaching him how to already maneuver. Now, Lord Turtle already know how to conduct himself outside. He know how to stay out the way. I know not to tell on nobody. I know to mind my business. But when it come down to the hand-to-hand, bag-for-bag hustling, he needed to learn that type stuff. So now, this is why the boyfriend is sitting him down at the table, giving him the game. So boom, he bag up the 8-ball. He give it to him. He tell him go outside. Now, mind you, like I told you, Turtle already well known around the neighborhood, so it ain't nothing for the sales really know him. This ain't like somebody that's migrating to the hood, or you might stay down there and then when you wake up, you come outside up here. This is somebody that actually lived on this block. If this is the block that they hustling on, Lord Turtle live right here. So now, boom, he coming outside. He start off in the pack. He start to slowly but surely build his way up through the ranks. So now he get to the point to where as though he one of the top earners because he was looking at the game like this. I'm going to beat all these dudes because, one, I stay on this block. I already know what type dude I miss. And he was real observant. He was quiet, but he always watched and observed his surroundings. Meaning, all right, I know he really a chump. I know he really be acting tough, but when he come around, he be acting scared of him. I know he be messing up his money because he always grabbing the perks from him on the late night, but he act like the boss man don't know. I know he really a shitball. He be messing up the money, tricking off with the little broad, but he always telling the big man that he had to take care of something with his son. So he already knew everybody's faults and he knew their strengths, but more so he knew his strengths and he knew I ain't really got no vices. I ain't getting high. I ain't tricking off my money with the bros because everything I was doing before I started hustling, I'm still shaking and moving and living like that. So now he starts stacking his money up. He ends up stacking his first 5,000. He buy him a little TL. Now we got 2,000 put up. He run the money back up. He move out the block. He get himself a little duck off spot. Him and a little broad that he dealing with. So now he's slowly but surely making his way up to the point to where it's though. He stopped copping from the boyfriend. He just started dealing direct with a plug that he ended up meeting. Y'all already know what that breed. Now the boyfriend looking at it like, man, how you gonna stop copping from me when I'm the one that made you? You wasn't even gonna start hustling. You wouldn't even came outside if it wasn't for me. Now you done made it to the point to where as though you think you the big man, you gonna X me out. And it then got to the point to where as though all the dudes around the way, they like Lil Turtle more. They rather cop the work from him than the boyfriend because the boyfriend was always moving with the, man, I'm the big dog. I'm bigger than y'all, man. Y'all little niggas better get on count, get on program with me, or I'm going to get you niggas out the way. So now you got Turtle coming with the smooth, calm, laid back. Listen, man, if you need something, holler at me. All right, I don't know what you paying, but I'll give it to you for this number. He was just a natural businessman. So now, boom, everybody around the way is messing with him. Everybody locked in with him. So, of course, the boyfriend started to get jealous. He started to go to them conniving ways. He trying to get Lil Turtle out the way. So now, though, when he start to go to the streets, he got a couple of dudes that's still in the field that's playing the 50. And you always gonna have guys like this. They're your friend when you're around, but when you gone and somebody who either stronger than you, bigger than you, or got a more better reputation than you, they show their true colors. Now they talking bad about you. But when I was just round the way 10 minutes ago, you was all in my face smiling. So now, boom, the boyfriend end up recruiting a couple of guys for real, but a couple of people around the block, they end up telling Lil Turtle what the word is out on the street, man. Listen, the boyfriend trying to get you out the way. And during this time, the boyfriend and the sister, they not even dealing with each other no more because the boyfriend, he been running around, tricking off in the street. The older sister said, I ain't dealing with Shorty no more. And my brother getting money. Turtle ends up buying her own little duck off apartment, so she good. So they not even seeing each other no more. So now, Turtle looking at it like, man, I really don't even owe you no more loyalty because you ain't even dealing with my sister no more. I was giving you the benefit of the doubt because we was locked in like that. But now, man, it's like, for real, man, forget you. So now, Turtle started to, recruit his own little soldiers. And he really got some animosity to some of the guys around the way because when he was first coming up and he was on his laid-back chill time, they was on the like clowning him too. They used to talk down on him when they was playing basketball out the way. They was trying to rough him up, so forth and so on. So now, he looking at it like, look, right, all them little niggas around the way that's supposed to be back in this play that I already ain't like from back in the day, I'm going to punish them now. Mind y'all, listen, Turtle ain't never really dropped that hammer in the street, but like I told y'all, he ain't never been a chump, he ain't never been a dunk, and he already was an advanced type kid, man. Shorty started to give the street the blues. I'm talking about, man, he goes around the way, him and his little soldiers, they end up knocking off 3 of the little dudes that's back in the boyfriend play. Not even 30 days later, they end up catching the boyfriend, of course, leaving late night down the strip, chasing a couple of pairs soft legs. They catch him getting in the car. They ends up blaming him. But after he do that, Turtle start to feel like, man, I don't want to start to get into this mode because I already know the monster that is starting to build because now he's starting to like it and now he's starting to feel like, man, I got that power. Once I drop that hammer, everybody getting out my way now. But like I told you, he was a sharp, cool, smooth, laid-back type dude. So what he do is he start to bring structure to the block. All right, listen, this is how we gonna move, right? We gonna conduct ourselves like this. No female, no women. These type of people can't get served. He started to bring structure and rules to his block. And he ended up building his block to being one of the most top earning blocks in the city. I'm talking about, man. Till this very day, and we don't do no names or we don't do no cities. Till this day, Shorty is one of the best to ever put the 1-2 down in the streets. He ends up leaving the game, buying a couple of legitimate businesses because I wanted to add these stories on some of the guys that do get away or leave the game in good standing. He ain't never told on nobody. He ain't really leave too much blood in the street other than the oppositions that opposed him. But he wanted more out of life, man. And he taught all his men how to shake and move. A couple of guys ain't want to get on count. They stayed in the street. But the rest of the guys, he either bought them a barbershop, a corner store, construction worker type spot. He did something to make sure everybody that he loved and all the men that stood by him, he put them in position. Because remember, from the beginning, all he wanted to do was get up out of the hood, and he eventually did. But with that being said, Mo, thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy, Stories with V. At this time, one more time for me, Mo. Like, share, comment, and I repeat, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We'll be at 100K in no time from the bottom of my heart. I love each and every one of y'all, man. Let's get them, let's get them. Y'all see the city. Let's go.